sick. Put this to music.
Incredible try. Pandemonium. Absolute scene. The crowd goes wild.
Kia ora, good evening, I'm Andrew Mulligan, she's Storm Purvis, and tonight on The Crowd Goes Wild, McConey runs his eye over the All Blacks' loss. The Black Caps just flat out can't win in Sri Lanka this year. You can't lose by watching all the big mana moments thanks to DoorDash. And we're at a loss as to why you wouldn't want to watch Smash Them, bro!
Smash Them, bro! All that plus the Bills collect the check in Buffalo and soccer football for the farmers. But first...
The big juicy news story at the top of the show.
Leading your CGW tonight, a bit of Sacre, bleu for the All Blacks. Razor's men fell 1 point short in Paris, and it means the Northern Tour has gone from magnifique to je ne sais quoi, I do not know.
Well, France have won their last 3 tests against us. That's un, deux, trois. Yes, I can speak French too, Monsieur Mully. Anyway, here's McConey, the Gerard... You have to say that name.
Gerard Depardieu.
Of sports journalism.
Gerard Depardieu.
A darker haka. I like it. And maximum
Respect.
shown by the French people. And respect to Tupovai as well for keeping this move alive.
Gets a nice ball away. Caleb Clark's got it. Now Savia.
And then Artie broke some tackles to set up Peter Lakai for his first test try.
And Peter Lakai scores.
The champagne rugby was flowing in Paris. Then Cam Roigard popped up like a thief in the night.
It's been ripped away by Roigard. Oh, what a brilliant try by Cameron Roigard.
That might be the best koala hug intercept you'll ever see.
Really well done. It's clever.
But France stormed back and kept knocking on the door.
Roman Burov.
And after the break, they formed a two-headed human centipede.
And the flanker, Rudolph, is in.
And when the ABs spilled the ball, the French said merci beaucoup.
And Bielsa is flying.
It was all a bit of a blur from Les Bleus, but the ABs had their chances
Numbers away to the left. McKenzie, short ball away. Rico Ioane.
and just didn't take them. The decision to kick for goal instead of touch in the 74th minute became quite the talking point.
I'll talk to Scott a little bit more about it, but it's his call.
Potentially could have gone to the corner upon reflection and, learned from that if that was the right decision. Potentially not, yeah.
That's the first thing, is you kept in, you trust him, you went on instinct at the time. The opportunities in test match footy, they're quite limited, and he felt like he might have got another one to get another 3 or a shot to win it, and we didn't get that.
Okay, let's give Scotty a break. He was also dealing with a very tricky ref.
That's ridiculous.
And Barrett's call is forgotten if the All Blacks score from this juicy 4-on-3. And one of the 3 was a prop who'd played 70 minutes. What happened next was, you say, un bummer.
It's been dropped in midfield.
Pipped by a point in Paris. Anyway, Tamaiti Williams had a huge game.
Yeah, I had a bit of a review of the last few weeks, and I haven't been able to get many carries, so I sat down with Scotty on Monday, and he kind of helped me out.
Also, Peter Lakai was looking good, and Cam Roigard showed Antoine Dupont a thing or two. But the dub goes to Dupont and France. I guess you could say... James McConey, Crowd Goes Wild.
I don't mind the 1 point loss. I don't mind losing to the French. It's the English and the Irish that I mind losing to.
Yeah.
The most. But you know what?
You're just saying that because we already beat them.
Well, yeah, but the French, they score tries like that.
I know.
They score tries like us.
Yes,
I
I would
see a
agree
lot of
with you.
us in the French, the way they play.
And their fans are just mildly less punishing.
Yeah, well, how cool was it what they did to the haka?
Oh my gosh, the stadium was incredible.
They enjoy the occasion.
Absolutely. The Scott Barrett thing, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Had he chosen the other option and we hadn't scored,
I know.
people would be, up in arms about that too.
But you see, when we do go and kick for points, all the boomers on Talkback go, I've been calling about this for the last 40 years, and now we do kick for points and we don't win the game. I know, accumulate points, accumulate pressure, but usually nothing ventured, nothing gained.
What should have happened is there should have been a drop kick just before half-time, about 20 metres earlier or more forward than where it ended up being taken by Beauden Barrett. They were ready, they were set up, 3 points, we would have won.
That's a very good point. Also, don't concede tries before and after half-time. It's, you know, it's just we take the L, we move on. We're doing okay, we're going to be fine.
And that's all we have to say.
It was a side quest, the big thing is 2027 World Cup.
Yeah!
The building.
Win or lose on the booze, baby. The Black Caps' second ODI had more delays than a Pink Floyd album, but Sri Lanka have comfortably won.
Oh, yeah.
Robinson and Nichols were gone before the rain, so the home fans were happy.
It's not my dance academy, but I can tell you that he got some great moves. He's starting to enjoy himself.
And Chapman chipped away until the second delay. Then he and Mitchell Hayes showed they came to play.
That's 4. That's huge. That's a 50 for Chapman.
It's 6 into the crowd.
But they gave the home crowd something to dance for.
Will this be taken? He's in court. He's claiming it. An outstanding take.
Here's our John Travolta on the dance floor. Bit of Sunday Night Fever.
Great moves, no doubt, but Henry wasn't happy because he thought his were better.
Oh, did you lip read? Tell us, Amir. Tell us, what did he say?
I think he said, hey, Bracewell, take a 4-for.
And takes it.
Yeah! This time. Gone. They got the wicket. Bracewell, first time he's picked up 4 wickets in an ODI game.
And even with the first ODI wicket for Nathan Smith, we couldn't restrict them enough. Sri Lanka take the series with 1 to go.
Tomorrow night, Game 3, India has been vanquished. Sri Lanka is now our new India. We just can't win tests,
Can't
ODIs,
win
whatever in there.
In Sri Lanka.
It's
to be
fine.
fair, very young team we've got over there at the moment.
Yeah. ODIs, we don't play a lot of ODIs anymore.
Exactly. And the boomers will be saying, ODIs, get rid of them.
Kick the points!
What is the point of them?
Oh, you know, I don't know, it's the thinking man's limited overs and women's
I like
game.
ODIs. I think they're my favourite. Anyway, right, professional sport is much like fighting with your mates over the last sausage roll.
If you're not hungry for it, you're going to get the pastry.
Thankfully, we have DoorDash to make sure we never go hungry again. Here's Tav with the big mama moments.
I ate yours.
Mana?
Kicking things off straight off the kickoff. Emily Gilnick of the Melbourne Victory scored in just 17 seconds into the match.
Straight away, Emily Gilnick might be through. Are we about to see a first-minute goal? What a start for the Victory! One of the fastest goals in league history from Emily Gilnick.
Sticking with soccer football, Bruno remembered to take the bins out this morning.
Ronaldo is hungry for more, but Fernandes goes himself and crashes it home.
But Cristiano had to remind us all he's still got it.
Vitinha tossed in, Ronaldo! Classic Cristiano.
Speaking of sue, someone needs to sue Netflix after giving us this incredibly unnecessary view of Mike Tyson's ass. And something's telling me they'll be up to their neck in allegations of hosting a rigged fight on their platform. But thankfully the fight before it was a real one. Ireland's Katie Taylor and Puerto Rico's Amanda Serrano beating the absolute crap out of each other.
History made again! Taylor and Serrano! What more do you want from professional boxing? Simply incredible!
Speaking of old men fighting, John Jones was back in the octagon and he looked in flipping good shape. And in just 3 rounds, he sent former title holder Stipe Miocic into retirement. Before walking to centre ring and doing the Trump dance for the man himself. Meanwhile, in our hemisphere, the Breakers were back to their old selves in Australia.
Look at the spin move and the slam! Karim Lopez!
They moved to second on the table after taking down those slippery snakes at home. Tav Lover, crowd goes wild.
Yeah, Breakers still second on the ladder. Melbourne top. It's bloody good. Today, it was rumoured and it's happened. Freddie Gillespie has been released by the Breakers. He's going off to Europe to play, I think it's in Italy, for Milan. Great opportunity for Freddie Gillespie. Love to know what happens next. Obviously, Taco Fall is going to come in because he's been there since...
Love to know, or do you know?
I don't know anything. I'm out of the loop.
can whisper in my ear. I won't tell anyone.
Taco Fall is signing with the Breakers tomorrow.
Did you guys hear that?
This week, tomorrow. Anyway, there's a FIBA break, like 10 days. The Tall Blacks are playing. Congratulations, Corey Webster. He'll be Tall Blacks captain for the 2 test matches. Which is very cool for Corey. And the Taco Fall situation's kind of weird, trying to get my head around it, but you know what? It's fun.
It's very fun.
Get amongst the Breakers. They are a great ride on ESPN.
Taco Fall.
7'5", 4, 5, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter that
tall.
I heard you, the director, say you can't see my hand. That's how tall he is. You still can't see it. Still can't see it. He's all the way up there.
Can't see it. No, Toby's cheating, Toby.
Oi, Mike, come back. Cameraman Mike. All right.
Okay.
Very exciting. Very cool.
After the break, the NBA provides us with some highlights that we have cut for you. Rugby deserves its own high-protein, high-fibre, delicious wrap. And to be honest, so does everything else as well from the world of sport. Real little brother, big brother kind of stuff.
I love that. Tap, tap. Yep.
Carlos Oliveira and Michael Chandler in the UFC yesterday before the John Jones-Stipe Miocic fight.
Yes.
Oliveira won. All right, welcome back. The French may have restored some faith into rugby fans of the Northern Hemisphere, but they were bitterly let down by England and Wales.
Yeah, it's a dog-eat-dog world up there, and Warren G is feeling it.
It's hard to see things getting much worse for Wales. 2 very different hat-tricks from 2 very different Wallabies sent them to their 11th straight loss.
Now they're a chance. Tom Wright looking to kill away. Tom Wright bounces infield. Costello intercepted by Tom Wright, who takes a look in the rearview mirror, and there is no one giving chase. McDermott gets away from one, gets away from another. Tom Wright on the left. Tom Wright looking for a trifecta of tries.
The hat-trick from hooker Matt Fessler was less razzle-dazzle, unless you're into this sort of thing, of course.
Now Wainwright, Fessler fighting for the line, and the Fez finds it. Field position and the penalty into another rolling maul try. Fessler peels off. Fessler peels away. Fessler gets low with the carry. Does he find the line? Fessler has 3.
Don't ick my yum, says this man in his snail trail. Unsurprisingly, the Welsh left early, but will Wazza?
I want the best decision to be made about Welsh rugby. If that's about me going, and that's the best decision, then make the decision.
You heard the man. Unfortunately, things don't get easier. While Australia chases their Grand Slam over Scotland, Warren G and the lads finish with South Africa, who just
whack and go!
all over England.
And Williams! Grant Williams bursting through a hole. Brilliant score from Grant Williams.
Yeah, pretty snazzy on their feet, but even snazzier with their hands.
Smith doing brilliantly again. Double charge down all the way across the sky. What does this mean?
I don't know, but I like it. I also liked this from Georgia.
Oh, there's some space, and through goes Spanderbash-Billy, and then lining up back to the inside ball, and they have the try.
Italy pulled off a record-breaking comeback to snare the win, but I think Georgia may be my new second team.
Gorgeous Georgia, out of this world.
Yeah, the boys, give them more games.
Don't give the referees more games from Georgia.
Not the Georgian referees. No.
He sucks.
He wasn't great.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't great.
He wasn't great. Those mauls were going sideways, you know. Hey, look, Wales, Warren G has to go, and he'll probably be gone by the time the Six Nations starts. And it pains me to say it. I like Warren G. He's not my coach, but my 23-year-old producer in radio, Mitch Farr, said, "What's Ian Foster up to? Ian Foster should coach Wales."
That would be funny.
I mean, I'm sure Ian Foster's probably got some great gig in Japan, maybe helping out technically.
Possibly making a lot of money. It's whether they get rid of Warren G before they play South Africa or not. That's going to be interesting.
This week?
Oh, they could. It's being talked about.
All right. Over in Minnesota in the NBA, the Suns were in town, but without Kevin Durant. That didn't stop Devin Booker, who went off for 44, getting Phoenix out to a tidy lead in the fourth, but with 2 minutes to go, the T-Wolves started howling.
McDaniels on the drive. Oh, get out the way! 1-point game, 90 seconds to go.
Minnesota trailed the entire game, but better late than never, I guess.
Edwards rises off glass. Wolves on top.
And just as it was all tied up, the Suns had 3 chances to ice the cake.
3, no. Jones in the lane, his floater won't go. Booker, the runner won't go. Shot clock violation.
That left 3 seconds on the clock, which ended up being the perfect amount of seconds.
Over to Randall. Randall got it off in time. Oh, he's cold-blooded. Timberwolves win.
Julius Randle, fun fact, did that to end both halves.
There's a positive note.
In the words of Ashanti, R.I.P. Ashanti, he's not always there when you call, but he's always on time. Always.
So many great musical references tonight.
Have you IMDb'd Gerard Depardieu yet?
Who?
Gerard Depardieu. He's of a certain vintage.
I don't know who that is, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine. All right. I know what you're thinking. That referee's body cam during the AB's game was a little strange.
Gave me vertigo, man.
Yeah, but when Tamaiti leant down, you could see his face. I liked that shot, but everything else was woo. Anyway, I've got something that can cure that hangover thought, the best of the rest.
Yeah, well, we have jammed in more sport than a camper's rolled up sleeping bag.
The NBL provided more action than a Tyson v Paul fight.
Offensive foul is called, and now there's a problem. He's been seeing red for the last 10 minutes.
And those that sat courtside got their money's worth.
This is getting really ugly. This is getting nasty.
But the same can't be said for those that paid $2 million ringside.
It's an incredible feat for a 58-year-old man.
The Tokomanawa Queens imports quickly learnt the Kiwi slang of chuckas the ball.
Here she is, what a start! Chugas to Horston. Horston, corner, Chugas in front of her mum. Hello to the Chugas family.
Whereas the Southern Hoi Ho like to keep it as simple as a cheese roll.
Knows the shot clock's counting down, finds some space over the top. Paige Bradley has starred here this afternoon.
This reminded me that a rebound net isn't a bad Christmas gift idea.
Dropped. Do you value your life?
And neither is Guitar Hero, although the new instalment is a bit hazardous. And if that doesn't set off the smell of burnt hair, what about the smell of burnt rubber?
And a pretty hefty thump.
With Supercars Will Brown taking out the championship and his tyres.
There's the tyres being blown off it.
Rory McIlroy was on top of his game, sinking 4 straight birdies until Højgaard got within 1 coming into the 18th.
Sixth race to Dubai, equaling the legendary Severiano Ballesteros. Just describe the sense of achievement.
He means so much to European golf, and for me to be mentioned in the same breath, I'm very proud.
We're welling up over here, Rory. Lastly, nothing seems to be slowing down the men's world #1 tennis star Jannik Sinner, except a doping scandal. He's won 26 of his last 27 games and ends the ATP season with 8 titles.
Sinner makes history in Turin.
Taylor Curtis, Crowd Goes Wild.
I have heard another big name is going to be announced for the ASB Classic this week.
Is it him? Sinner?
I don't think it's going to be Sinner.
Oh, okay.
Well, it could be, but no.
All right, still to come on the show. Smashed 'em, bro. And which football would you like? The rurally successful soccer football variety, or the one that they barely use their feet with and wear helmets? Either way, we've got both. Got a voice of an angel.
Okay, hooking my ano. In case you were out feeding the calves, don't worry, farmers. We've got the French game you really wanted to see. Stop singing.
Always.
Yeah, that's right. It's France and Italy in the UEFA Nations League.
Outswinger from Luca Dean is headed home. What a start for France again.
They served up some escargots to the Italians.
The same combination and the same results.
Ireland's Scales tipped the scales in England's favour.
And Scales gets his second yellow card, and the Republic of Ireland are down to 10.
And so they dished out an English boy band number of goals.
Bowen, back of the net. this on his debut.
Yeah, he wasn't even born when that song came out, and it was an early start for Norwegian fans this morning who faced Kazakhstan.
This edition as Norway threaten. Good save. But guess who? It's the captain, Erling Haaland.
While Haaland broke Kazakh hearts, we found out what Nisbo does between All Blacks games. But Erling wasn't done yet.
Good-looking cross, free header! And Haaland helps himself. He's on the hat-trick. That's the smile of a man with a hat-trick.
Haaland doing more damage to Kazakhstan's image than Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, like dropping a whole box of chili flakes in your pasta, things just got really spicy in the NFL, and there's absolutely no hiding it.
Yeah, there hasn't been an undefeated Super Bowl champion since the 1972 Dolphins. Here's Ra with why we won't have another this year and loads of other stuff.
Halloween might be over, but the Detroit Lions are still giving everyone nightmares.
Big time hit by Blanche.
They pumped the Jags 52-6, adding insult to injury with this crotch-grabbing tribute to Marshawn Lynch's 2010 Beast Mode run.
There he goes. That is 6 for number 9.
If y'all please, I'm here so I won't get fined.
It's been pretty hard to stop Derrick Henry this year.
Slams it in there for the touchdown.
But TJ Watt is built like a Pittsburgh skipper and said challenge accepted. The Steelers didn't score a touchdown in their win over the Ravens.
They'll throw it across the field and nobody home. Boswell has kicked 6 field goals.
But somehow Russell Wilson still took all the credit.
It's the grind every day. It's the mental side of it. And that's the part that we do really well. We got a big one coming up Thursday, but we're going to celebrate this one because to beat the Ravens is always huge.
In Denver, the Broncos appear to have been studying the Springboks more.
Driving to the 2. And over he goes. Malcolm Marks.
The Titans went down to the Vikings, but they look good doing it, clocking the longest passing touchdown of the year.
Taking a shot, he's got Westbrook Akine! Breaking free, 98 yards!
In New York, it could be time for Aaron Rodgers to take a decoy, as the Jets gave up an 8-point lead to lose to the Colts.
Richardson gets in! Touchdown! Absolutely brutal one for the New York Jets.
And in today's heavyweight clash, Taylor Swift's boyfriend was locked in.
Drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed.
The Chiefs were undefeated heading into today's game in Buffalo, but Josh Allen and the Bills Mafia decided it was time to collect.
Run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year for the NFL!
First L for Kansas City on the season, hopefully many more to come.
We will not have an undefeated champion again this year.
Ra Pumari, crowd goes wild.
Great match-up, those two teams. Yeah, 72, unbelievable. The Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Are you okay? She hasn't had caffeine since Saturday.
I'm really sorry for my performance tonight, and I'd like to give Melly a big round of applause for
I
carrying
got
the show.
Ashanti and Alia mixed up. I was
going to say, Ashanti's not dead, right?
No, she's alive.
R.I.P. Ashanti.
Alia is the reason why they still weigh your bags to this day, okay, when you fly. Right, anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
You've had your meat and veggies, now it's time for a guilty pleasure.
Smash bro!
What do a mild cheese and a South African winger have in common?
Jamie George, brilliant handling from England, but then a big tackle.
Both called Colby, and both can give you a sore tummy if you run into them too much. Cheslin Colby had Ollie Lawrence clutching at his guts with our number 5, Smash Down Bro! Gonna need more. Gonna need more. Come on. Oh, you can't park there, mate.
And another car, Reynolds is going to buy this. So Hill and Reynolds, catastrophe in Adelaide.
Sorry, Cover, didn't see you there. I know a good panel beater. He should be able to pop that out. Like Auckland is on a long weekend, these two appear to have forgotten how to drive turn 8 in the Adelaide supercars because it... Smash Down Bro! Much better. Finally, Ireland had something to celebrate.
Matera. Good shot from Ringrose. Oh, boom, looking out for a header.
It was barbecued RG ribs on the menu this week in Dublin. Gary Ringrose probably had Rico in his head when he laid out this sweet little Smash Down Bro! That one caught you unawares, I understand. We've got to pick it back up for the last couple. Say, broke a stick 5 times fast.
Blew up. Casey Middlestat broke his stick. See that stick snap? That was awesome.
Oh, broken stick affects 1 in every 5 hockey players. Hopefully his stick makes a full recovery. Washington Capitals marred in February. Smash them, bro! All right, last one, people. Getting better. Here we go. I've heard they're trying to cut down on sideline crew in the NFL.
With the reception, it wipes out about 3 technicians.
Ooh-wee, but they're using players to do the dirty work. Maybe start with water boys, though. We need the cameras, people. This dude got knocked into next week when Dawson knocks. Smash them, bro! That is some great mahi on your Monday.
What was it? Broke a stick, broke a stick, broke a stick, broke a stick.
So close. So close. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. It is James Fitz's last Monday show with us. He's off to Europe in London. Bye, Fitz.
Bye, Fitzy.
Thank you,
We love
Fitz.
you.
He'll be here on Thursday, though.
He will be here on Thursday.
Love you, bye.